It's me, just done the most ridiculous rambling live over on my personal page. If you want to know some really bizarre stuff, then go over to my personal page at Helen Pritchard and check it out. Okay, but it will be 10 minutes of your life you'll never get back. So I am back in the office, hooray! I've been travelling all over the world, it feels like, but more like Europe and a bit of the UK recently, and which is brilliant because, you know, digital nomad and all that jazz. But I am so happy to be back in my office and I am getting focused. So we are preparing to launch. So if anyone's ever done a launch, you'll know that there's a pre-launch phase, there's a cart open phase. We need like a UK term. I think cart open's very American, but that's what we'll go with. And then we have a cart close day or whatever. And then we start our new round of the mastermind. Hi, Kylie. So this is where we're at the moment. So we're in the pre-launch phase. So what this means is that I am going to be everywhere. I'm not going to be everywhere selling the mastermind particularly yet because you can't even buy it. It's not even allowed. You're not allowed to buy it yet. But I am going to be everywhere in terms of delivering value for my audience. Hi, Del. And for people who are already in it, Del, don't forget, you can redo it again. We start again on the 10th of September and you can just join in and jump in the bits that you maybe need to brush up on or you maybe missed out on or you weren't quite sure about, and we're just going to do it all again. You can have a new ideal client, you could maybe launch a new product or service, and you get to stay in it for life, as we know. Anyway, so this week, it's the 20th now. We are going to be opening the cart. So you will be able to buy in for this round on the 27th of August. So you'll all have been frazzled half to death if you've got children. And hopefully you'll be thinking it's nearly time for them all to go back to school, or for, you know, if you haven't got kids, for sort of the world to come back to the world, the business world. And I really, really want to nail LinkedIn because you know, and I know, it's just the biggest untapped resource ever. Like, it still amazes me. Sometimes I think, oh, it's just going to stop working for me. I'm just going to stop getting leads. And it just doesn't. It just never, it's just so predictable. I love it. But obviously it only works if you do. Now, Facebook is a funny old place. Let's just say that. It's got great things and it's got not so great things. LinkedIn is not a funny old place. LinkedIn is a very professional, very simple and clean and clear place to hang out. Hello. Hi, Corinda. And I think that's why it's so good. So lots of people come to me saying, but Helen, I love Facebook. I'm always on Facebook. I'm always in groups. I'm always talking to all my potential clients, and I'm doing loads on Messenger, and, you know, I'm building an audience on there, and I'm, you know, adding value, and I'm building my personal brand on there. And absolutely, I love Facebook for that. It's been brilliant for me. I get loads and loads of business from Facebook. But LinkedIn is different. It's different because the people, there's two ways why it's massively different. One is that it is a professional business networking site, like Corinda says, but don't let that put you off. It doesn't mean you can't be yourself. It doesn't mean you can't swear, or you can't, you know, put funny stuff on there, or you can't do videos like I do, which are just completely winging it. It just means that everyone on there's got a job, pretty much. And people go on there as professional people or as business owners to have a showcase to the world from the professional side of their lives. Whereas Facebook is a little bit of a mishmash of everything. I always say it's a bit like that kitchen drawer. You know, you open it, you have a look in, and it's like, ooh, there's some good in there. And there's a lot of noise, and it can be quite messy. But yeah, Facebook's great for live streaming and, yeah, indeed, cross-posting. And also, if you're good at Facebook, as in like you have got a good audience there, maybe you're an influencer on Facebook, you've got a group, you are putting out content all the time, you are building an audience on there. Hi, Karen. It's okay because you can. It's even easier for me to help you because we can transfer so much of that good stuff. You already understand how it works. You already understand how to write copy. You already understand how to engage your audience, and we just transplant it over into LinkedIn. But the second thing that's so different about LinkedIn is you handpick your audience. So yeah, I cross-post all the time. So I copy and paste my work across LinkedIn and Facebook all of the time. Partly because my content's good, so why wouldn't I share it across two platforms? Also because it's a slightly different audience, although there is some crossover, and also because I'm really busy and quite lazy. So I want to make the biggest possible impact with my work in the shortest possible time to allow me to use all the rest of my time for the fun stuff that I like doing. So it is just different in that you can handpick your audience. You can't do this on Facebook. You can go to where your audience hang out with groups, which is brilliant. You can do advertising that runs to specific people, which is great, which is brilliant, and I've built a business on that as well. However, LinkedIn, you're going to choose who you want to connect with by hand. Yeah. So I don't talk about any automation. I don't talk about any direct messaging, but we are going to pick our audience who are going to see our stuff on LinkedIn by hand, and that's really, really powerful. So if you've got something that marketing managers are going to buy, you can fill your audience full of marketing managers. See how it kind of is very different. So whereas Facebook's kind of stand up and saying this is who I am, this is what I do, and hopefully you attract the right people, or you go to where they hang out. LinkedIn is about, let's create the audience that we really, really want, and then we can use it to show all our good stuff to them. So it's really, really powerful, and it's obvious in a way. I don't know, my stuff's weird because it just seems so obvious, but you know, it's only obvious when you know it, and there's a lot of nuances to it as well. It's not like just that one thing, but it's just really, really, it's a really clean, really powerful, really professional, really, hi Jade, just really cool place to hang out. And if you're not doing anything on LinkedIn, you're just missing this huge, huge opportunity, whether you're B2B or B2C. It's just mega, and all it takes is just a little bit of understanding of how it works, a really simple strategy, which is what I teach, and then implementation. That's it. So you'll see me in lots of groups. I've got lots of guest expert spots lined up. I've got my own group, so if you're not in there already, if you want to go over and join excuse me, the LinkedIn marketing group on Facebook, there's 2,500 people in there. I'll be doing lots of lives and training and stuff in there. Talking about the various different concepts over the next few days, and also a new networking group that I'm in called Inclusive Business Network. I think that's what it's called now. I'm going to be doing some training today in 10 minutes if you want to go over and join there. And of course, if you follow my page, you obviously follow my page, that's why you're watching this, even if you're getting it on replay, then I'll be here as well, and over on my personal page too, and on LinkedIn. Jamie. Hi Jamie. So don't worry if you were worrying you weren't going to see much of me over the next few days as we're in pre-launch. You'll be seeing plenty of my face, probably everywhere you go. So as long as you're not going to be put off by my face turning up in your face to talk about LinkedIn and all the different ways you can use it to generate loads of lovely leads for your business, then great. So we are going to be open for, hi Claire, we are going to be, oh Claire, actually, if you've got any good groups that you might want me to come in and do a guest expert spot, please let me know, that would be amazing. Pre-launch is this week, and then we are going to open the cart on the 27th. I'm looking at my calendar because I always forget these dates. And then we will be closing it on 7th at midnight. Most people buy in the last half an hour. Don't know why, but you will be able to reserve your place from the 27th, which is a week today. And of course we have our 12-month payment plan, which means it's under £100 a month for 12 months. And then once you've fully paid up, you still get to stay in the group for life. So you don't even get kicked out. You get to stay in the group for life, and we run the training live 3 times a year. And there's lots of other bits and bobs that go in the mastermind, but don't worry, you'll be hearing all about it. Don't worry, I'm sure you're not worried. So yeah, we're all in for the mastermind, last one, 2018, and we start on the 10th of September. So I'll be seeing you soon. Bye guys.